Story time on how I got banned from the herpes cure and research page this weekend. And not for the first time. There's a specific reason why I do not promote the herpes cure subreddit page on my TikTok. That's because they tend to be a bunch of people who wallow in their own self-misery, and going on their page makes everybody who reads it completely depressed. That being said, I follow that page because I like to stay up to date in case there is a cure so I can relay that information to you guys. Because even though I don't really promote or talk about the cure on my page all that often, I am not against a cure. I'm against sitting around waiting to be cured. If you want to read this, pause because I'm not staying on this page for a long time, but this is the post that I commented on. My main problem with it was the fact that they kept referring to it as a terrible disease and that we were infected and all that other crap. They even used the word debilitating, which just, So this was my response. Please feel free to pause. Basically, I just reamed them out for having this mindset, and by them calling themselves infected and diseased and all that other crap, it's not helping the stigma, which is not helping fund the cure. After that, things went to shit. I got called a scammer. I was told that I was shamelessly plugging my TikTok, that I was clearly trying to sell someone something, which clearly I'm doing a very bad job because I have not received a dime. Not that I'm asking for money. They even went as far to say that I was a poser due to the fact that I haven't had an outbreak in 5 years. So clearly I'm asymptomatic, so I don't understand their struggles. Until we get people without herpes to understand that people who get herpes do not deserve it, that they did not sleep around, that they were not promiscuous in any way, shape, or form, we will never get the funding we need for the cure. Because as of now, it seems like herpes is a choice virus. Like basically, if we would have kept our legs closed, we wouldn't have gotten herpes. And that's just not true. So the more we refer to it with negative words and words with negative connotations, the less people are going to sympathize with us. I've had herpes for 9 years. I've had to disclose to all my sexual partners that I have an incurable disease. So yes, I understand the plight. And I understand that certain people are immunocompromised and have it way worse than I do. And I will never, ever negate their experiences. But on a general whole, people with herpes do not constantly have outbreaks. It's not how it works. It's not nearly as bad as that post is making it out to seem. And this is what happens when newly diagnosed people read that post. They become depressed and think that there is no way to live a normal life with herpes. The fact that our herpes group is banning me is utterly ludicrous to me when I have the same end goal as them, is to cure us, whether with a cure or with just mindset changes. These people like to sit there and hide behind their herpes and make that the reason why they can't get a date, when in reality it's their crappy personality and their mentality. So please be wary when you're looking at Reddit herpes sites, because a lot of them are depressing and do more harm than good.